YouTubers, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining me and being part of the channel. I wish I had a round of applause going around here, but ladies and gentlemen, we are allowed to call it man-made. What the heck am I talking about? Well, we could call it man-made. Don't forget to set your reminders for tonight's show on Mike in the Night. We could call it man-made. So here it is. Facebook will no longer remove posts claiming COVID-19 was man-made. Wow. Facebook said so. We could say it now because Facebook said so. You know what? I haven't posted a damn thing to Facebook in ages. And I keep getting notifications. We miss you on here, blah, blah, blah. I have a fan page with 120,000 followers. I don't even post on there because not even one person sees anything I post. So Facebook says so. We're allowed to post that the virus was man-made. Now, let's look at these articles. Facebook, now. So here it is. In an email to Global News on Wednesday evening, a Facebook company spokesperson said the decision was made in light of ongoing investigations, the origin of the COVID-19, and in conclusion with the public health experts. We're continuing to work with health experts. Shut up. Anyways, let me tell you what's going on. So now, Australia is being sanctioned to death and being threatened by China. I don't know if you guys even know that. But Australia is being sanctioned, and China is trying to run amok with Australia. And they even said, and they quoted the other day, that Australia's military is weak and blah, 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 and unorganized. I don't know. You guys can take a look at that. Look it up yourself and see for yourself what the heck is going on down under. But anyways, now Facebook says so that we're allowed to freely speak of what we thought was already something that obviously we knew. And a lot of virologists and what do you call those? I don't even know these names they give these people. Vaccinologists, whatever you want to call these people, said already this is definitely something made in a laboratory. It's got fingerprints all over it. What the heck do you guys think this is, right? Like it's so anybody that went up or spoke up about it, obviously, like Australia did, wanted to investigate where the source was, and China just basically went ahead and sanction them. Now, this whole thing, now let me tell you how I think this is going to play out, and we'll talk about it tonight on Mike in the Night. I honestly think this is going to play out very simply. Oh, wow, it's man-made. Now, all these people that said that it wasn't, and, this and that, now, you're going to engineer or make some sort of serum to give to people to tackle something that's been already man-made and not naturally made. Something that was, man-made, not naturally made. Now, does that change the tables, or does that change the playing field with how the serum that they're injecting in the people, in the majority of the population, does that change things now on a scientific level? Wait a minute, if this is man-made, then we could actually combat this because, so what is really going on, right? Now, here's the deal. This is how I think it's going to play out and starts right here. Now it's man-made. Oh, no. The vaccine or the jab may not be right or correct, and it doesn't look like it's working well with people, and, things start to happen. Oh, whose fault is that? Well, we'll trace it back to Asia, and then it goes from there, and then it starts, this could be a prelude to a war, is what it is. And then it starts to say, well, pointing the fingers and finding reasons to do this, and shut down the world, and destroy families, and it starts going on and on and on. Well, it's going to start unraveling. So, self-spreading vaccines are genetically engineered to move through populations like communicable diseases, right? So, John Hopkins published stuff here. We're not going to get into that right now. But virologist says genetic fingerprints prove COVID was man-made, no credible natural ancestor. So, there's no way it came out of nowhere, right? It actually came from humans. So, when it comes out of nowhere, it comes out of nature. It comes out of, if it's God's wrath, you'll know it's God's wrath. But this wasn't God's wrath. This was man. And that's the best they could do, basically, when it comes to trying to concoct something to make the general population sick. Why would they do that? Well, that's the prelude to the war. That's what we have to start looking forward to. Now, going forward, give it 7 to 10 weeks. They're going to start saying, well, maybe the jab doesn't work as well as we thought now that we know that this is man-made and it's not natural. Because you take it back, I'm not a scientist. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But let me tell you something. Once you start taking things back and start to realize where things connect and how things plug in, they were purposely led down the wrong path, or did they know the whole time and create? Yeah, so, like, okay, let's look at my car, for example. I'm going to change my radiator hoses on it. because I feel that they're going to go. I think their factory, it's all man-made. So I don't have a problem going there and fixing and upgrading and fixing or repairing my car. It's all man-made. It's all there. Everything's there. But the same thing, like I could order the hoses, I could buy the clamps, I could have the tools to do it. I could do it procedurally without any issues, except getting a wet driveway or catching the antifreeze or whatnot, figuring that out. But what if the virus was man-made, just like my car is, and everything else in it have components, but they had the components already if they wanted to create a cure for it, right? So do you see where I'm going with this? I just kind of want to throw this out there and kind of make sense of what is happening. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I don't open for 20 minutes, but there's somebody knocking on the door. Let me know what you guys think. It is now man-made. Comment below, and we will talk later. Thanks for watching, and set your reminders for Mike in the Night.